Ladies and gents, welcome back. Today I have a ton of stuff to do as usual. All the chrome bits from the Harley, well most of them at least, from Greenie, we are going to get cracking on painting and powder coating. And before we do that, because I am extremely running out of room, I just went down and picked up another shelving unit to put some of these parts on because it's packed in here. So I've got this little guy down at the hardware store for about $100. Got one of the bikes out, and we're gonna clean the rest of this stuff out and see what we can do on this. More shelving space and lunchtime. So all this stuff has to turn black. What I'm doing right now is I got this little heater going, and I got the fan going because I got the fireplace just rocking and rolling over there, and I'm hoping that I can get this garage heated up a little bit because later I want to paint. But for now, let's do some powder coating because that doesn't require any specific temperature. Let's see what it says it is in here right now. 52. That's going to need to come up about 10 degrees if we're going to want to paint anything. Stopped and got some fresh supplies. I got a ton of paint over there, but some of it's pretty old, and I suppose I should purge it a little bit. And I didn't feel like running out and whatnot, so we just got new stuff. Got the powder coating station set up here. I used Eastwood gun, dual voltage, Chingaderas, blah blah blah. Little air compressor. With powder coating, you only need like between 5 and 10 psi. It's really low. And what I like to do is I like to preheat my parts. It just seems to go on better and get better coverage when you do that. Everybody seems to have different opinions on powder coating. I just do what works best for me over trial and error. If you have a different way that you do it that works better for you, awesome. But for the powder that I use, this seems to work the best. So we just hooked the electrode up here. You can hook it directly to a part, or you can hook it to the rack, either way. So when you're coating the parts, it kind of looks like a matte finish, and it turns into like a gloss, and they call that run out. So with this powder, we're cooking it at like 400 degrees for about 18 minutes, and that 18 starts at run out, and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, we are just starting to get a little bit of run out on it. So the first coat came out pretty good. Gotta throw her in for a second. We got the big front plate up in there now. Just trying to be super efficient because it does take like 18 minutes a pop on this thing, and I got a lot of stuff to do. But I'm getting a little bit excited because the temperature in here seems to be rising up. We're up to 56. So I think that with more powder coating batches, if we can get it up to like 65 in here in the next like 2 hours. Also, I can't really run that and the oven at the same time because we're popping breakers. But I think we might get it done. All right, I'm still at it. We are getting it done. I got a few pieces done, and now I've been moving on to also painting as well. And the oven's doing double duty because it kind of helps when you heat the stuff up before you, or while you're painting it. So these pieces are done. They turned out pretty good. And then got some stuff in the oven right now. These rings need one more coat. Top triple tree, done. Fork thingy's done. But as you can see, it's a slow process. I still got a ton of stuff to go, and I've been at it for hours now. The headlight bucket I painted, and I don't want to pick it up right now, it's still wet. But that thing came out really good. This is just the gauge. Halfway through that, just a little speckle of self-etching primer. That's kind of how I get started. Let it bake just a little bit, and then I do that several times to get it to stick, because it's a little finicky when you're painting on chrome. I did rough it up, but it's still finicky. Well, I worked deep into the night last night, but I got a lot of stuff done, and I'm super stoked on how it turned out. Can't wait to get this bike back together. Still have a few more pieces to do, but yeah, even the painted pieces came out pretty darn nice, so I'm happy about that, because I wasn't able to powder coat everything. Some of it had electrical still in it. Yeah, another Greenie video. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to finger fudge the like button, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're going to be doing a ton more work on this bike, and I think that we're going to have it finished in the next probably 2 weeks. I hope to have it all done and on the road. So have a good day.